Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral, joining me back on Star Trek once again. As you can see, we're not on the bridge today. We are actually in a location where I'm on holiday. I'm not, obviously, but yeah, we are on our home world, back visiting family members and friends and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite a nice place, as you can see by the background. But yeah, so let's crack on with today's video. Thank you to all new subscribers. I did speak to a lot of people on Discord as well, and unfortunately, I looked into it. If you do want to get merch and stuff like that, I do need 10,000 subscribers, which is still, ridiculously far off for me. So unfortunately, that is the case. So if you do want merch in the future, then obviously hit the subscribe button to get us to 10,000. But there is that option anyway. But yeah, today's video is going to be mainly about how to tips and tricks of what you can do and how I would do it personally and how I'm doing it currently to get certain daily missions done in the game. So if we head over to the daily goals, there's a bunch of daily goals as we all are aware of. So you got the usual hit hostiles, you got the usual, station, your research projects, your different chests. If you obviously you can get them done because they're the easiest ones to get done. Your alliance helps, and then you got obviously the swarms and the mining and yada yada yada. I mean, other than speaking about all them, because we've already spoke in great detail, I would say, about the swarms and mining and hitting hostiles and stuff. And I've told many people what to do in them situations. I've never actually said how to utilize or how to the best go around getting your Tetrion radiation, how to best get your exocom, how to get your away team assignment missions. So that's what we're going to talk about today predominantly. We're going to talk primarily about how best to get your Tetrion. Mainly, I would say Tetrion is probably the most important. And then we're going to then touch upon the other things. Sorry about that. I just had to move my mic a little bit. So if it comes across a little bit weird on the recording, I do apologize in advance. But as well, before we touch on them, hopefully I've fixed the audio now. It seems to be fixed for me. So it seems to be not picking up any background radiation as such, and it's not buzzing anymore. But please do let me know in the comments down below, as obviously any input for this type of thing is massively obviously welcome. And obviously I'm trying to get the position of the mic, as you can see here. Is it going to come through? As you can see there, this is where the mic sits. So I'm getting that obviously pointed towards my mouth as best as possible without it appearing obviously in the back shot. So yeah, let's crack straight on. So if you do see me leaning slightly to the left, it's because I'm talking directly into the mic, obviously not directly looking at the camera. I should probably move the camera so it's more over than that corner, and then I probably wouldn't have this much of a problem. But anyway, let's crack on. Tetrion, what to do with getting your Tetron radiation. So there's two different types of Tetron radiation events. So you get the first one, which is just to hit one ship, obviously whilst you're under stealth. You get 45. And then the second one is to hit specifically a certain level of ship, minus level 39. You have to hit 3 of them, and you have to be obviously cloaked for all 3 attacks, which takes about, depending on how much research you've done within the cloaking, for me it takes about 40 odd seconds between attacks, and then you get 75 for that one. So the best way to do this, for obvious reasons, all 3 ships that you hit, make sure they're a minimum of whatever level you need to hit. Mine again being 39, so I need to make sure I hit all 3 of them being level 39. That is the first tip I can give you, as that will obviously count towards the first one and will then count towards your second one as well. So that's the first one covered. The second tip I can give you with regards to this event is, it goes without question, use a ship that can be cloaked for obvious reasons. But when it comes to getting your different resources from your event store, this is the main tip I'm going to give you, as you only get 65 Tetrons, should I say, per day. or per 22-hour cycle, so pretty much per day, you get 65. So obviously if you add that together, that's 130 a day. So the best way to do this and the most efficient way to do this event is to actually complete it every 2 days. So do a day, skip a day, and then do it the day after, because you should have accumulated 130 at that point, and the event itself only takes 120 because it's only 40 per cloak each time. Obviously, I don't know whether that can be obviously reduced due to research or anything at the moment, but at the moment, if for me personally, it's 40. So 3 times 40 is 120, leaving you with 10 left over to go on in the future. And then you would obviously skip the next day, and then you would complete it the day after that, as that gets you the biggest reward over the 2 days compared to doing the one event every single day. Because if you do the first event every single day, because you can do this every single day, as you can do one cloak, as it only costs 40. So this will give you 45 every single day. Or alternatively, if you do it the way I do it, which is every other day, so basically every 2 days. So if you add this, times that by 2 is 90. Whereas if you incorporate this one involved in that as well, so it's 45 then plus 75, which gives you a grand total of 120. So as you can see, by doing it the method that I've just laid out, you actually get 30 more Tetrion radiation than you should actually get, or than you would get if you just did the one every single day. So that's the first tip and trick I would give you with regards to the Tetrion stuff. In terms of the other 2 events, they're very similar. I'm going to speak to them or to talk about them very sort of plainly and very sort of easily. The best way to do these events and the easiest way to do these events, don't know why I clicked off that one. I need to click on this. In terms of your away team assignment, you just need to complete one, and that doesn't matter what type you complete. So you can complete the lowest possible one. And if there's nothing in here that you actually like, I would definitely recommend just doing the 4-hour one, get it done, and it's done, it's sorted. You don't need to worry about it at the moment, or there or then. Epic star charts are now a new thing that I've personally seen in this as well, so you should look into obviously getting some of this done as well. So let me just set this out to do. So what do we need? We need attackers. Attack. So we'll send Crass, we'll send Gorkon, and we'll send the Horror, since we're not using any of them. It only got us to 92%, but that's okay. That should be enough in theory to get us by. We need to get obviously higher level officers, but try and get them as and when you can, because I don't know entirely what they're used for at the moment, but they're kind of useful, or they seem like they might be useful. And in terms of your exo comps, again, when it comes to the exo comps, it depends what you want obviously to do. My personal preference would be to probably extend your mining sort of cargo protection if you can, or your mining speed, or if you're going to hit obviously Federation ships or Romulan ships or whatever it is, you can do obviously deactivate the different reputations as well, which is also handy. Or alternatively, you can do your warp speed if you're going to know that you're doing say. I would only activate that one though if you're doing missions, because you can warp around the galaxy much faster, and it's obviously more beneficial in that sense. But yeah, the mining ones are always decent to do. You mine faster for 3 hours, for example, at a plus 30% mining speed. Or alternatively, you can do some station research. Again, these are all useful ones that you can activate to get this obviously daily milestone completed. And that pretty much sums up the rest of this video. Hopefully these tips and tricks sort of get you understand where I'm going with them. Certainly the Tetrion stuff, which is what this video is mainly about. So hopefully you understand what I'm getting at, and hopefully you agree with me with regards to that. So don't forget to click the like, comment down below any thoughts or suggestions for the future, and hit that subscribe as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. Fly safe.